So I'm back after just about a year of making zero content for you guys. I have a lot of explaining to do, things that evolved. We'll make it short and sweet, but I got a big surprise. You probably get it by the thumbnail, so let's get right into it. I don't even know where to begin this. Okay, so about a year ago was our local event, Street Car Bragging Rights, and that was my last video, coming up to almost 12 months now. For those who don't know, there's only a few locally, obviously, that know, and close friends. I have sold my Foxbody. Some life things happened. I ended up getting married, and no, it wasn't the reason why. She didn't make me sell it. It was my choice. I had some big life things coming on. New career change, that was huge. So just a very big life story. A lot of you like, don't even care, and I get it. Just kind of sucks. I had to get rid of the Foxbody in time. Still a young adult, so by no means millionaire. Anyway, it's been about a year and some change of being without a Foxbody, I guess, or carless. Actually, no, that's a lie. Because shortly after, I'm trying to think of the time now, crap. Maybe summer of last year, pulled the trigger on a vehicle. Needs some work, obviously, which is great for the content because I miss making videos and interacting with everybody on YouTube. But I'm going to give this another shot, and you can't take the racer out of me. Sorry, it's just in my blood. And I love working on cars, obviously. For those who know, they get it. So pretty much that's where we're at, as quick as possible without getting into all the weeds of it all. But I have since then acquired a new vehicle, and that's what this video is about. I'm going to show you the plans of it, current stuff that I do have. We're going to have some fun, and I plan on making extended videos and having this car for a very long time. Very happy with it, and it's the platform that I can grow into. Without further ado, the car has been named Quicksilver, and let me show you what it is. All right, there you have it. This is the new project, content build, whatever you want to call it. Super stoked. This car is a local car. A guy had wanted to get into a newer platform, had this car off and on for 10 years. Seen it at the track a bunch. Might have an old video actually of this thing running at some events or at a test and tune, but nevertheless, he took his motor and trans with him, and what you see is some of the stuff I've already taken care of, so it was actually missing more than what you see now. But everything on this car is pretty much factory, plus or minus a few things, and almost all the factory parts I still have, so I can convert this completely back to, you know, a stock 1984 LTD for those who don't know. This is another pretty much four-door Foxbody. Besides the body itself and the frame being a little bit longer, this is a Foxbody. Super easy platform, so I've kind of stuck with the Foxbody in a way, even though I sold my old one. Just, you know, added 2 more doors to it. Yep, some weight comes with that. No shocker there. But as far as everything else, your suspension, your K-members, everything is gonna bolt right into place from, you know, another Foxbody or aftermarket parts. So whenever I go shopping for those things, just type in a Foxbody, 79 to 93, and super easy, right? Some of the things are different, bezels and stuff, and obviously bumpers. But that's, like I said, exterior-wise, sure, it's different, kind of hard to find. If you can, new old stock parts, find them, get them, which I've acquired a few. They're up there. But for the most part, this car came as you see it. I still do. We'll kind of talk about the interior a little bit, and then we'll talk about power plant, all that fun stuff too. But I still do have the factory seats. They are up in the attic. The only thing I have changed in here, or maybe updated, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, has been my old CO2 bottle out of the Foxbody. Took that, brought it over. Still full of 5 pounds of CO2. Motion shifter I did acquire, so I didn't have a shifter in the car. This is the electric one. It has connectors and will get wired in. Had an aftermarket radio, but I went ahead and bought a new one. It does have JBL speakers all the way through it, and everything is functional. And I did add the switch panel. So just like the Foxbody, this one's just a little bit cleaner. Has a switch panel, and actually USB ports and voltage reading there. The cage was done by the previous owner. I mean, it's pretty that tight, you know, high and tight. Everything's got a nice bead on it, and he tried to match it with a really nice blue as close as possible to the interior, which I'm actually kind of digging the blue. Let me know what you guys think. Some of it's faded. I have a lot of the trim pieces. They're in the back here. I got to sand them down because the sun did a number. You know, the car's 40 years old, literally. Factory carpet. Everything on the dash is factory. The only obvious aftermarket part is my 7-inch Tinker dash, which is brand new. Firmware is all that's updated. Just needs to be wired with the rest of the vehicle. But everything is honestly, for a 40-year-old car, I'm generally impressed with how well it's together. You know, there's not missing pieces. Sure, things were modified to fit on some areas, but little things I've collected while it's just been sitting in the garage. New trim, stuff like this. These were faded out. I found on Facebook. All the seals have been replaced on all the windows. I mean, this, even the factory clock works, which I can show you. The car is, all the factory wiring works. Even the headlights work. Windshield wipers even work. I mean, this, like I said, this is completely just like a factory car minus the power plant and the seats, which I can swap. Full interior, as you saw in the back. Was missing these. I found these on a part out page. Acquired those. Tried my best. The seats kind of tried to bring them around with some shampooing, but yeah, factory seats, awesome. 80s comfy. They're super squishy. Love it. I mean, everything else is pretty gangster. You can sit back here. Everyone can ride around 4 deep. Did come with built specialties, so that's a first for me. Definitely not used to something that fancy. Still rocking the drum brakes for now. That will go obviously matching strange with the fronts. But you gotta do the C-notch or C-clip eliminator, all that fun stuff. ET Streets, yeah, good for testing and tuning. 255/60. Had to roll the fender here, just enough to, can't fit anything bigger, unless obviously you do different backspacing. But I don't want to delete the, or mini tub it, whatever, half tub it, none of that. Brand new taillights, which super hard to find and super expensive, so glad I got those. Shroud, parachute, everything works there. We already got a chute, so I feel pretty happy with it so far, just from tinkering. Clean it up the best I can. I'll show you guys the trunk. I have done all the plumbing on it. As you can see underneath the car, there's already a fuel pump in there. But additionally, street car. Got a little kicker 10-inch sub and an amplifier. That's already wired up. 10 or 15 gallon fuel cell. Came with a Holley VR1 brushless intake pump. With that combined with the 750 Magna fuel, it will make 4.99 gallons, so 5 gallons a minute, which is what was on the Aeromotive. I had an Aeromotive brushless pump underneath the Foxbody, and will make all the power I need. So good there. Buddy gave me a battery, so just have a battery for now. Just on a trickle charger. Super clean. Honestly, I mean, I just did all the plumbing and stuff while I've had it. Got a overflow tank for not only trans, so the trans, I'll have to explain it here, but pretty much this is, if it overflows and the trans pukes too much fluid, and it'll travel all the way into this line and catch it here. Same thing with, obviously, radiator. And then worst case, if this overfills, a radiator or, no, catch can. If both of these overfill for whatever reason, there is a line, shoot straight out. So goal with this car is to not have any fluids come under the tire. Obviously, anybody who experiences that, usually it's scary, at least. Loving the paint job. Car was originally like a dark blue, kind of like this kind of blue. It's been sprayed. It's not perfect. Don't know when the last time it was painted, but that will be obviously last on the car. Got Strange in the front, coilovers, QA1, springs. I don't even know what kind of suspension, coilover, shock, whatever that is. That'll get changed eventually. Stock, brake booster, brake cylinder, brake booster, and yeah, this is pretty much going to be the home of new power plant, which we're about to go over here in a second. He had I don't know what kind of fan this is, off of something, but he said it never saw above 190 cruising on the street, because he did cruise it. Set up for an LS and Glide. I actually had the Glide already. Talk about it in a second. You see the tubular K member, manual rack. He actually had 2 racks, gave me one. Steering column kit. All the factory wiring, I mean, everything's still there. He has some leftover wiring because he had a Holley that he kept all of the Holley harness and everything from. I've done, like I said, the full fuel system is ready. Got return line right there. Fuel Y blocks right there to go to the fuel rails. Everything's plumbed, trans cooler, all that's done. This is the little tank I was talking about. This is going to the trans vent, which is this line. Goes into the top of the vent there. So if that ever pukes fluid, it won't just spit out the 400 or 350 or Glide. Just spit out and risk getting fluid underneath your tires. It'll go into this reservoir. That fills up. It'll shoot out the top here and go back down underneath the car to that tank in the trunk. Same thing with my bigger catch can. Burn down tank, I don't know, whatever you want to call it these days. We'll get 2 off the valve covers there. And then I have a bulkhead fitting that'll go through the mid plate, because we're going to do mid plates this time. Dash 12 will go all the way to the back, and if it ever overfills, it'll go to the back and out behind the car. Worst case. So that's pretty much it. This is from a friend of mine. TCI Ultimate Street Fire converter. Got it used just to have in there for now. Awesome reed case Glide. It's actually pretty fancy. Has the cross member already in there, the Schefflers, whatever it's called. And I made up all the trans lines that you can see right there. I want to say it's like a Speedway or something aftermarket. I just painted it black. I was bored. Radiator. And then tucked in here is actually a air-to-air 5-inch, not 4, not 6. There you go. 5-inch on 3 intercooler, but 5-inch hole for the exhaust. And you can see right there is the 4-inch V-bands for when I got it from the guy on Facebook Marketplace, always shopping there. He had welded on flanges, but those will probably get changed. I believe 3.5 is what I'm going to be running as far as cold side piping. So, wow, that's a mouthful. Trying to speed you guys up as fast as possible without running my mouth too much and giving you just a quick rundown of the car. So, plumbing, for the most part's done. Fabrication's next. Now let's talk motor and turbo situation, because yes, I was in love with the Foxbody that I had. If you haven't seen the videos before, definitely check it out. Love the turbo life, so we're going to continue that with this one. So this is pretty much what was in the Foxbody, and we're going to run with it again. So this is fully back from the machine shop. I had it checked once, twice, thrice, 3 times, all that fun stuff. So it's ready. It's fully prepped. I even had it deburred and all that race prep stuff you do, knock all the hard castings off. So it's ready for bottom end parts. Oh, main caps are right here. Went through Metro Auto Works, local buddy of mine. Got a Texas Speed K1 Forge crankshaft stock stroke, and also a set of Cali Extreme power adder rods. They're in a box over here. But forge rods, forge crank. We're going forge bottom end. Just didn't do that last time. We just did rods and pistons in the Foxbody. Gonna throw a forge crank in there this time. Learn my lesson. And ARP all the way through. Mains, heads, all that fun stuff. Still have to get that. But had the rods, had the crank. Pistons is next. Also, stage 4 turbo cam from Lunati. A bunch of miscellaneous stuff. Magnafuel. I have every single sensor, all low dollar. I've been making these up. Johnson lifters I have. Link bar, short travel this time. I mean, you name it. It's all in here. Crank reluctor, keyways, extra hoses. All the sensors for the motor are acquired. Last but not least, Edelbrock. This is another deal found actually locally. Got a steal on this one. High Ram ProFlow. That is it. The ProFlow. And also just recently got a set of Bosch 210s from Carter Performance. Came with everything that you see here except for the coupler. I had to get that, but we're going to even put a V-band on that and do all quick clamps for the cold side. That is 4-bar map sensor because all the boost is coming this way. Only thing I don't have major to make long block is pistons, pins, rings, and studs and head. Everything else is in here. All the piping, cold and hot. That's a flex pipe, wastegates, blow off valve, all in there. That's going to be VS Racing, I want to say. Yep, brand new. It's just been so long of collecting stuff. So you guys know who have pile of parts and boxes that sit on shelves like this forever. It feels like, at least. But we're going to make some serious power with these. I'm going aftermarket heads. Need help with deciding what heads to go with. Apparently BTR has, they've been saying this forever, and I really wish they would go out with it by now, but they have a nice, really supposed to be the best set of small bore LS cathedral heads. I think they're involving the candid valves, and I would like to run those, but waiting for the price point and all that fun stuff too. that's the rundown. That's going to go in here, and going to start with this converter, probably dissolve it. But the goal is 1,000 wheel, plus or minus a couple hundred. But the car is going to obviously be heavier than the Fox. The Fox was 27 something with me in it, and some 27, 50, 65, something like that. So this will obviously be, pretty sure this will be easily in the threes. Gonna need more power to make up for the weight, blah, 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 blah. I just want to get them on here and let you guys know we got tons and tons and tons of things to do, videos to make, content. I actually am gonna just start pumping out little videos by videos going about things to do on this car. And for those who are just getting into it and want to tag along, or maybe this far along in the process, hopefully I can provide some helpful insight. And for those who have one of these, I don't see many videos. That's what sold me on this car. So let's talk about it. I wanted something different. Everyone knows a Foxbody, sure, cool. Mine was a little bit more race-ish than street-ish, even though I street drove it. I wouldn't take this to California and back. It's not that streetable. But some modifications and some changes maybe down the road, I could definitely do it. So we'll see. But this for now, I can still take it. It's tagged, titled, just like the Foxbody was. It should ride a whole lot better too. Being that all the interior and everything's in there, it should be quieter, have a full audio system. It's cool though, because you don't see these every single day when you go down the road. Foxbodies, maybe, depending on where you're at. But yeah, these are cool, and it's different. I like different. Cool and different, you gotta love. I don't care what car it is, what platform it is. That's just my niche, I guess. That's my soapbox. But this is Quicksilver. Love it, hate it. I want to know. Let me know in the comments below. Guys, if you could, let's get this algorithm going too. I'm going to be making shirts, hats, and hoodies. They're probably already going to be up on the website by the time this drops. So be sure to go check that out. What do y'all think of this? Yes, you like it? No, you don't like it? And here's why. Let me know in the comments. Get the algos pumping back up. I'm back. I'm ready to start posting some more. So stay tuned. We got some things that's going to be coming along the way. And I want to take y'all with me. As always, good or bad or ugly, I wanted to see what power this thing can make, how much it weighs, all that fun stuff. That being said, I appreciate every single one of you. If you're still watching by now, it means a lot, and look forward to the future and what we can do and have fun in the meantime. So until then, peace and blessings. I'm out.